Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're once again at Orlando International Airport because the airport offers a day pass for people to go explore Terminal C. This is their newest terminal, opened September of 2022. And there's a lot of things to see and do there. There's a lot of retail options, restaurant, dining options. It is technologically advanced, so it's not just your typical terminal. Cool thing is with the day pass, you can sign up, it's free by the way, ahead of time. I signed up yesterday, and then at midnight I got the TSA approval and my little QR code to scan at TSA. So we're not catching a flight, but we are going to go through TSA as if we were. Come along and I'll explain more. If you guys saw my Brightline Orlando video, which I will link somewhere on the screen at the end of the video, this is as far as we were able to get when we got to Terminal C. This is just what I can access before I go past security, which we're obviously not going to do. Just 7% of Terminal C. The other 93% lie past TSA, which is what we're gonna go check into right now. So you do have to make the TSA line just like anybody else. And the rules still apply to you as if you were getting on an aircraft. How you doing?
How are you, boss?
Terminal C is home to more than 20 dining options, 11 retail stores including a 2-story Universal Studios store with a fire-breathing dragon taking over a massive screen. More on that later. SeaWorld has its own store, as does Disney of course. The entire Terminal C is 1.8 million square feet with 15 gates accommodating an estimated 12 million annual passengers. The parking garage has 2,500 spaces, which is too little in my opinion because it was completely full when I arrived. But fortunately, there's a quick shuttle to pick you up and drop you off at the South Park Place economy lot. Terminal C is also home to none other than Brightline's Orlando station, providing a connection to and from South Florida. A trip between Miami and Orlando takes roughly 3.5 hours, although it can take a little longer if there are speed restrictions along the way. Be sure to check out my full experience from when they launched their service on September 22nd. All right, so we're officially inside of Terminal C past TSA. So most of the things that they offer here, retail and dining options, are here. So let's go ahead and explore what we can find. I mean, so far I already see the 2-story, not one, but 2-story Universal Studios store. And of course we have the Walt Disney World store right next to it. So we're now inside of the Walt Disney World store. Beautiful design. It is not as big as I thought it would be. But of course, if you need your Disney fix before you get on a plane or when you arrive, they've got a little bit of everything here for those Disney fans. And of course, there's no shortage of big screens at Terminal C, and you guys will figure that out on your own as we go throughout the terminal. Here's the back side of the store. So the exit's already there, and where we came from is right over there. It's not a big store. You know, one of the listings that I saw was TripAdvisor, and I was just so curious, what could they possibly be selling in there? And it's snacks. There is the Plaza Premium Lounge, which is on the 2nd floor. I'm not sure what you have to do to get up there, but it is an exclusive, or at least appears to be an exclusive lounge at Terminal C, and this is the only lounge here. The only way to get into the Plaza Premium Lounge at Terminal C would be to have one of these cards. It appears these are cards that will get you complimentary entrance. So you would just have to visit this desk right here and then work your way upstairs into the Plaza Premium Lounge. Right below the lounge is the SeaWorld store, and it's really cool. They have a little aquarium here, and then you can kind of just walk right in to the store and purchase, of course, SeaWorld themed items. One of the cool things I'm seeing here is a full-fledged wine bar. Look at all those bottles there. You can just grab a seat at the bar or at one of these small tables and you can order small bites or of course wine. Aside from the lounge, this Summer House Santa Monica restaurant and coffee bar have seating upstairs, which is really, really cool. So you can get an overhead view of Terminal C. And at the lower level, they have coffee, cookies, espresso, tea, sandwiches. And at the upper level, of course, it says they have a full service bar, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you guys want to know what some of those prices look like, because we are after all at the airport, so you can expect to see those airport prices. Got sandwiches for 14 bucks, which I don't think is too bad. It comes with fries, avocado toast. There's also pizza, tacos, grilled options as well. And as promised, there is an entire bar upstairs. and then you can eat with a view of Terminal C down below. I think the weirdest part about this pass is the fact that I am this close to the gates without having a boarding pass. It just feels so bizarre. Right in the center of Terminal C is what is known as the Moment Vault. The screen might look a little fuzzy, that's the shutter speed that I'm using. But there are 3 massive screens that you can go right in between. 15K resolution screens is what I am reading. And there's some calming music, of course. Traveling can be a bit stressful. So this is a nice little area to come. Can't really sit on these or climb, but you come here and kind of unwind, relax before or after your flight. Of course, I am most excited about the Universal Studios Orlando Resort store, which is 2 stories, as you guys can see there. So at the lower level, we've got hats, shirts with the Universal logo on them. Got a checkout counter at the first floor back there. Jurassic World themed merch on the left side wall. Some Dr. Seuss themed merch towards the center. And if we go towards the far right wall, not only do we have different keychains here, but we also have the Marvel themed merchandise. And a nice photo opportunity towards the back right corner. So you can sit inside the motorcycle and have this cool backdrop of Hogwarts. Over towards this side, we have Minions. And if we just turn around, the stairs. We're gonna go upstairs and see what more do they offer, because this is already a big store downstairs, bigger than the Disney store. Now we've got a second level to work with. It appears upstairs they have the Harry Potter merchandise. As soon as you come up and turn around on your left, some more on the right side here. And without having to dine at that restaurant with second floor seating, we can get a bird's eye view of Terminal C from up here. So when I came through security, I ended up through here. The big screens are right there. There's a Starbucks here. Some information towards the back over there. The Disney store is down there. And something I'm noticing, there's a ton of seats towards the middle, just spread throughout, so that's really good. One thing that is very notable about this store is this massive screen. So if we just start by looking down there, it goes all the way up through here, all the way across the ceiling, all the way to the other side. And apparently at some point there is some kind of like dragon, fire-breathing dragon here that just kind of makes the fireball go across the entire ceiling. So hopefully that still does happen. Terminal C has so much to offer, and it's why they have a day pass. No other terminal, I mean, they would have just normal stuff you would find at any airport, so there's no reason to really go. But here at Terminal C, there's just so many things here. Different restaurants, a bunch of them actually. I didn't even cover all of them. And of course, this mega Universal Studios store right here with 2 floors. Check that out. Oh, snap. I'm not really hearing it roar, but this is pretty cool. Let me go around the side here. That is so cool.
That's super cool.
It's flying right above us. Let's do a quick walkthrough of the second floor. All the Harry Potter merchandise that they have here. They even have suitcases, Ravenclaw suitcases for $195. They've got socks, they've got sweatshirts, t-shirts. And over here they have the wizard robes. $139 for one of these robes. You've got a tie, you've got a scarf, you've got the whole attire that you can just buy here at the airport, which is really cool. And then of course they got more robes here, depending on which one you want to get. Some more shirts back here. Let me show you guys some pricing examples. This is a little strap bag for $28. We've already seen the robe. This is a headband for $20. Then we have the tie here for $39. Scarves are $40. Got some pillows up here for $37. I'm not too familiar with what the real prices are in theme parks, but I would think that Universal wouldn't up the charges because we're at the airport. So anybody know the price of these robes? $139 sounds like a lot, but I feel like that is what they usually go for. They've actually got a large selection of wands here for $30 each. And there's even a wand holder for your house if you want to put it on display, $35. And it says the original price was $60, but they say it is $30 now. And they've got a large selection of these. Now the collectible wand, which is the 2022 and 2023 edition, is $75. And that's these over here that say collector's edition on the box. And they are on display right there for you guys to see what they look like. There's two different ones. And since they do have a large selection, you're kind of not able to see through the boxes, and you can see the names of each of them. But if you want to know exactly how they look and feel, you can come and try them out. And they've got the names on them. Ron Weasley, Harry Potter's wand is right over here. So you can sample them before you decide which one you're going to get. And there's really cool ones too. This one here, it's really cool. That's a Death Eater snake. You can see here Voldemort's wand. So that is an option that you can buy. We're now in the Ravenclaw section, which you can see the hats are $18. This bag right here is $45. It's more like a side bag. You got hats, bottles, $25 for the t-shirts. One thing I totally missed walking in are these Halloween Horror Nights 2023 merchandise. You can buy these shot glasses, mugs, these glass cups. There's even a sweater, a hoodie for $60 with the various themes of this year's Halloween Horror Nights. So if you do not plan on going or don't have the time to, you can still represent. We've got socks here as well. Let's check some pricing. The shot glasses are $32. The mugs, for example, are $16. Seeing more on the other side here, more of the same. But down here, you have these decal sheets, collectible pins, a magnet set, vinyl figures that you can collect. You can buy beanies and a little side bag. These are $45. I might have to get this one for my girlfriend. Over at the Jurassic World section, they have the Velocicoaster themed merch. So they've got a shirt, a nice hat with little cutouts like if it was attacked by a Velociraptor. More shirts down below. This is a long sleeve. We've got mugs, and it's even got a little bit of stats on it. 70 mile per hour boost in 2.4 seconds, 1G max acceleration, 53 mile an hour barrel roll, inverted zero gravity stall, 80 degree 140 foot drop, and 0 to 50 miles an hour in 3 seconds. So they're very proud of the stats, and you'll see it all throughout. The hat itself has the stats on the brim, right on the underside. They've got this Pop by Loungefly backpack with a little Raptor on it for $82. Okay, just purchased a side bag, Halloween Horror Nights theme for $45. One thing you'll notice all throughout Terminal C are these different palm trees all throughout the terminal. You can see more and more along the outskirts. These are actually artificial palm trees, and they've affixed some lights to it, as you guys can see there. They are not real palm trees. They're just here for aesthetics. So I'm currently eating at this place. Put it right there. They serve sandwiches. Specifically, the one I ordered is the pastrami sandwich with kettle chips. So it's just a normal sandwich. I've got a Dole strawberry lemonade, and this, the sandwich with the chips included and drink, cost me $18.95. So the pastrami sandwich alone was $14 and then $3.79 for the juice plus tax, which is not too bad in my opinion. I'm getting a nice, decent sized sandwich and just a regular beverage. But so far I'm loving Terminal C. I can see why they offer day passes because it is just so cool to walk around, and until you're actually flying somewhere through here, you won't really get to appreciate the amenities they have. And the security upgrades that they had, and some that I won't even experience today because I'm not flying with luggage. For example, at TSA they have facial recognition and automated screening lanes. For checked bags, they have RFID bins where they'll put your luggage into, and there are these yellow bins that'll go throughout the system, and they'll be able to completely track where your luggage is, and also keep your luggage off the conveyor belt because it might also get tangled with something or stuck, and just putting it in a bin overall just allows it to seamlessly go through the system. And then with the added RFID, you can track where it is, so less likely for your bag to be lost. Another thing we're not seeing because we're not flying is international arrivals into Terminal C will be able to pick up their bags before they get through customs. So a little bit backwards. That might be a good thing. I'm assuming it's a good thing. You get to see your bags first, then go through customs. All right, we're now exiting the secure area of MCO's Terminal C. So we're headed towards the other 7% the terminal has to offer before security. Of course, one of the things that Terminal C has just outside the security checkpoint is the train station, which now Brightline serves as of last week, and just follow arrows to Brightline. All right, back to our familiar meeting point when we first started this video, and also at the end of the Brightline video. All right, we're taking this really cool transparent elevator. Oh, it moves pretty fast. All the way down to level 2. All right, we just finished up with Terminal C, back to the shuttle to the economy lot I parked in, and then we'll talk about my afterthoughts. All right, so we just got back to the lot. There's different sections. There's the paved lot, and then if that is full, which it was for me, then you'll come out and park somewhere along the grass. And the shuttles will pick you up at various stops. So my stop was stop F towards the back, but they will start off at A, and then depending on where you're getting dropped off, keep an eye on that letter. Remember it, so when you get back, they will take you there. That was so much fun. I had a good time there at Terminal C. So, you've made it this far in the video. Thank you so much for watching. Now, how do you go about getting this day pass? And what are the rules and limitations exactly? Well, I'll tell you. It is a pilot program after all, so I'm not too sure how long they will keep it going. If at all, it'll be permanent. But check the link in the description. That will bring you all the way to the form so you can fill it out. It's gonna ask you for your name, what date you want to go, and then they have time slots. So you're allowed to go into Terminal C between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And there are hour-long increments as to when you can check in. So you can book from 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, which is the time slot that I booked. And I had that hour to come and check into the airport. But once you're inside, you don't have to leave by 4 p.m. You are allowed to stay there until 8 p.m. So by 8 p.m., you should be out of Terminal C. And as you guys saw earlier, when you go through TSA, it is just like you're going to fly somewhere. So don't think because you're not getting on a plane that you'll be allowed to bring anything with you. Actually, you're only going to Terminal C, so do not pack anything at all. I only brought my bag because I had to carry my camera stuff, and anything that I would purchase would go in there. But travel as light as possible. You have the convenience of not going on a flight, so be comfortable. Treat it as you're going to the mall. Just don't bring anything that's not allowed through TSA. And as I mentioned, the pass is 100% free. You just have to make sure that there is available slots at the time and date that you wish to go. If you come early enough, you'll have the benefit of parking at Terminal C parking garage. I did not have that luxury today because my slot was from 12 to 1 and the parking lot was full. Parking is, I believe, $19 if you do park at the garage. I think it's $10 for the day at the economy lot, which is where we're at right now. And there's various slots, by the way. So if you want to go park at the economy lot for Terminal C, park on the South Park lot because it is on the southern side of the airport. That's where Terminal C is. If you park in the north one, you're going to be by Terminal A and B, and that is just too far away. So with that said, I thought this would be a really unique video. My name is Joel Franco. Hit the like button. It helps support this channel. It helps get this video out to other people who might be interested in this topic. And subscribe and hit the bell button. You'll be notified each time I upload a new video. And like I said, somewhere on the screen here, click to see my great adventure on Brightline from Miami to Orlando. With that said, I will catch you guys in the next video.